This week on TriRiot, inside the mind of the triathlete. And yes, we really are going inside. So, today on TriRiot, we're going to take a look inside the mind of the triathlete. Really? Well, before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about USA Triathlon. That's the main sanctioning organization for multi-sport events in the US. Now, what they do is they provide national rankings, they provide national championships, athlete insurance, they even provide race officials. They're the ones that ride around on motorcycles on the bike portion of the event and give you a 2-minute penalty for drafting, even if you're not drafting. Maybe the guy in front of you slowed down real quickly while the official rode up on the motorcycle and caught it. Well, anyway, that's in the past. So that's USA Triathlon. But what does that have to do with the mind of the triathlete? I'm glad you asked, or I guess I asked. I tell you what, come with me while I get the mail and we'll talk about it. In November of 2008, USA Triathlon wanted to know what drives a competitor's passion for multisport. What an idea, huh? Someone should do a video show on that subject. But what they did instead was they commissioned a survey. Pretty good idea, just the same. And the name of that survey? The Mind of the Triathlete. So, quite literally, we are going to take a look into the mind of the triathlete. So what they did was they sent out 150,000 surveys and they got back 15,000 responses. They summarized all those responses into a 70-page report. Now I'm just going to cover just a tiny little portion of that report because that's about all my tiny little brain can handle for right now. So here's what they found in that study. First thing is that triathlon is a vibrant and growing sport. But the real meat of the study as it pertains to the TriRiot mission is a list of attitudes towards triathlon. And here are the top 10. Wait a minute. If I'm going to do a top 10, it has to be done like the one and only David Letterman. Let's do it. So the first thing we have to do, rearrange the office. Perfect. Wait. One more thing. I know. Yep. Much better. Okay, so USA Triathlon's top 10 attitudes towards triathlon. And to read USA Triathlon's top 10 attitudes towards triathlon, my favorite age group triathlete, LG. All right, glad to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you could make it. Okay, USA Triathlon's top 10 attitudes towards triathlon. Number 10. I participate in triathlon for the social aspects, 'cause I sure as hell ain't bringing home the hardware. Okay, and whose fault is that? Number 9. Where I finish relative to others is important to me. That's right. And number 8. Completing a race is an emotional or spiritual experience. Hallelujah. 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 USA Triathlon's attitudes towards triathlon. Number 7. I have a triathlon or multi-sport lifestyle. Lifestyle? With you, it's more like an obsession. You can ask his family, I swear. Number 6. I am inspired when I see people like me participate. Number 5. I enjoy training as much as I enjoy racing because I always come in first when I train. So true. Number 4. I'm inspired when I see a challenged athlete participating. And most of the time, they're kicking your butt. Number 3. Where I finish relative to my expected or previous times is important to me. And number 2. I participate to get or stay in shape. The number 1 USA Triathlon attitude towards triathlon? I participate for the personal challenge. Reading these cue cards was challenge enough. Well, there you have it. USA Triathlon's top 10 attitudes towards triathlon. Thanks for playing. All right, so that does it for our top 10. So like I said, there's over 70 pages in the full report, so there's a lot more to know about triathletes. Now you can find the full report on the USA Triathlon website, and it's there along with a 4-page summary, and that 4-page summary is a lot easier to digest, believe me. Now I'll post a link on the TriRiot.com website so you can find it from there too. Now, one thing to keep in mind if you do read this report, it's mostly geared towards businesses that are looking for markets and business opportunities with triathlon. But really, the report is a very, very good read. It's very interesting, and it does give some insight into the mind of the triathlete, thus the name of the report, Mind of the Triathlete. Well, we've come to the end of another episode of TriRiot. I hope you enjoyed our little look into the mind of the triathlete. Next week, I'm going to introduce to you a new segment to TriRiot, a how-to segment called Fast Track. In that segment, I'll talk about some of the little things that I do to make transitions a lot faster. Well, until then, stay to the right, pass on the left, and keep on smiling. For TriRiot, I'm LG.